you're fucked.
Then it's a problem. You know, it's like with JFK, they got him.
Yeah.
You know, obviously not good, but they got him, and then that slammed the door shut, and then all their people came in and kept a cover-up going on.
I wish I really understood all this stuff that we talk about.
Yeah.
Because there's an argument that we haven't had a real president since JFK got shot.
That's probably a good argument.
Yeah.
And there's maybe arguments that we actually didn't have real presidents prior to JFK.
Right.
So,
well, what do you think is happening now then? Do you think that?
I think you have these guys, right? So these guys that go into the CIA, they learn all about these underground groups. They have all of these different relationships all over the world, right? Weapons, weapons, drug running, weapons, all of these different, terrorist groups, crime syndicates, right? Their job is to know information about every government, all of the, separatist groups that could potentially take over and become the next government. They have all of these connections. And then they either leave the CIA, they retire, or supposedly it never occurs to any of them to make a buck. That's the real question, right? It never occurs to any of these people that there might be a great way to make a buck working with some of these people outside of Congress, the White House, all of that. That's, as it's been explained to me by pretty smart people, that's what you have. You have a rogue element of people in those agencies that have massive amounts of money.
Right.
And they're very well connected. And they're running weapons. And the president has no idea what's going on.
Right.
And Congress has no idea what's going on. They're not briefing a teacher from Georgia who got elected because he promised he was going to build a fucking shopping mall in a suburb of Atlanta about what they're doing in Syria.
Right.
They're not briefing these people.
Exactly.
There's nothing democratic about what's happening. And so then you think to yourself, you're like, well, how do we make sure everyone keeps their mouth shut? How do we make sure everyone keeps their mouth shut?
Cha-ching.
Then we go, not only money, but that's when we bring in Ghislaine Maxwell. That's when we bring in Jeffrey Epstein, right? That's when we bring in people who go, let's all have fun. We've got a great weekend getaway planned. And then we can all be on camera doing something that would get us thrown in jail